city of lights, romance, fashion, art. Everyone has their idea of Paris.
My idea of Paris is sitting on the Canal Saint-Martin having a picnic on a sunny day.
And for me, it's moonlit bike rides along the Seine.
Sharing a bottle of wine in a dimly lit restaurant.
Grabbing the freshest baguette from the bakery in the morning.
My name's Anna.
And my name is Bryan.
And this is our Paris. Bread, as you probably already know, is a way of life in Paris. There is a boulangerie on every street corner, and every Parisian will know where to get the best bread in the quartier. If in doubt, ask.
Bread making is an artisan trade that dates back generations here in France, and Paris is the capital of the baguette. You can get lots of different kinds of baguettes, lots of different types of breads, sweets, pastries, and here at Du Pain et des Idées, this is my favorite bakery in the Canal Saint-Martin area, my home, where I come once a week, sometimes twice. And they have some rather modern twists on traditional classics, like the pain au chocolat with banana.
Escargot with pistachio and chocolat.
So we should probably go in and
have a taste.
Let's go. Thank you. See you soon. Yeah. Le Grenier à Pain here on Rue des Abbesses in the Montmartre district is one of the most famous bakeries in Paris because in 2010 they won the award for the best baguette in Paris.
Absolutely, and it's a fantastic prize. It basically means that you spend the whole year delivering bread to the Élysée, the presidential palace. This is also the first time that a Senegalese-born baker has won this prize, so it prompted a lot of debate about national identity in the French press. Should we get in line?
I think so. It's good enough for the president and Carla Bruni. It's good enough for us. Eric Kayser is known in Paris as one of the premier artisan Boulangeries. Even though he has opened Maison Kayser stores all over the city, the bakery is not considered a chain in the true sense of the word. In fact, every bakery even has its own signature baguette. In order to be an artisan bakery, you are required to make your bread fresh in the back on the premises every day, and that's certainly the case for the Kayser establishments. So here we are with Élodie, the marketing manager here at Maison Kayser, to talk a little bit about probably one of the most renowned things in Paris, bread. So when people come to Paris, they always want the baguette, the baguette, the baguette, the baguette. What is it about the baguette that people love so much?
The French people, they love the baguettes.
Yeah.
Because after the Second War, French people, they were hungry.
Occupation.
Yeah, so this size of bread was quite good because it was very easy to make and very quick to produce. Before that, we used to eat big rolls. We used to eat this very big one. In our company, we do the baguette with natural liquid leaven. It's only flour plus water, and it makes natural yeast. So this is fermento levain.
The fermentation leavening chamber, the secret to Maison Kayser. So it's liquid yeast, and this is very specific to Kayser, right?
Yeah, but some other bakers work with this kind of leaven, but we have a special recipe.
Okay. The special, can you give it to us or no?
No, for sure not.
Of course not.
If you ask for this kind of baguette tradition, it asks us more than 20 hours to produce this kind
20 hours for that?
Yeah. If we open it, inside it's the cream color and you have big holes.
Very fluffy, very...
Yeah, and this comes from fermentation. And we love good fermentation in our company.
We love good fermentation here in Paris. And so Maison Kayser, you guys, do you have some famous clients?
Yeah, we have very fancy restaurants, very fancy hotels, such as Georges V.
Wow.
And we also have the chance to deliver bread for the President Sarkozy.
The President's house, okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, but only for the table of the President.
Only for the table, so
yeah.
What's that mean?
That means that it's for him and his wife and
No one else.
Yeah.
When foreigners come to Paris, even like the worst baguette by Parisian standards, we just love because Parisian bread is so, so good. What makes Parisian bread just so fantastic?
I don't think it's just a question of ingredients. I think it's a question of know-how and that we bake all the day long and we have fresh product.
So on a normal day, of course, Parisians get bread every day. How many baguettes does Maison Kayser make in one day?
In this shop,
Yes.
we produce 2,000 baguettes a day.
2,000 in one day,
Yeah.
and they're all consumed.
Yeah.
Everyone, there's never any left.
No.
I guess the Parisians really do love their bread. No doubt about that. Maybe we should get out now because it's getting a little hot, but thank you very much.
Thank you for coming.
And I can't wait to go grab a baguette on the way out. Au Levain du Marais on 32 Rue des Touraines is just around the corner from Place des Vosges. This is a fantastic place to pick up a sandwich before having a picnic in the beautiful 17th century park. How is it? A La Flute Gana on Rue des Pyrénées in the 20th arrondissement is one of the best places to get a really good baguette. The family business has been running for over 40 years, and A La Flute Gana is now one of their 5 boutiques in Paris. Anna spoke to Bernard Ganachot about what makes his bread so addictive.
Bonjour,
Bonjour,
comment
mademoiselle.
allez-vous?
Ça va très bien.
Qu'est-ce qui est spécial à propos de la baguette qui est fait à la Flûte Gana?
Première chose, c'est la farine que je fais. Parce que j'ai choisi ma farine. Pas de grosse production de blé. Et aussi, aucun additif dans la farine. Je ne veux pas.
Ça, c'est important.
Oui. Et cette boulangerie ici, 89.
En 1979, ils avaient gagné
Le meilleur ouvrier de France.
ouvrier de
Oui.
France.
C'était la première fois que l'on passait le diplôme. Ce pain-là, il était fait à la ferme de Clisson. Mes grands-parents, toujours en génération, faisaient le pain à la ferme, à la main, comme ça. C'est bien. C'est incroyable. Et cette recette, mon père l'a reprise en 1934 à Clisson. Hein. Il a ouvert sa boulangerie, la première, et on a arrêté de livrer le pain à partir de la ferme. Nous avons 5 boutiques à Paris. Marianne, sa boulangerie, Valérie ici et Isabelle.
Valerie Gabachot is Bernard's daughter. She runs this particular boulangerie in Rue de Pyrénées. Vous êtes une famille de boulangères. Est-ce que vous avez grandi dans la boulangerie?
Oui, on a grandi dans la boulangerie puisque l'appartement de mes parents était au-dessus de la boulangerie. Puis tout était mélangé, la cuisine servait à tout le monde, aussi bien à la fabrication qu'à la préparation des repas.
Il n'y a pas beaucoup de boulangères à Paris. Est-ce que vous pouvez expliquer pourquoi?
Oui, parce que c'est un métier difficile, hein, physique, et que une fille qui n'a pas été en rapport avec la boulangerie naturellement, elle ne va pas avoir l'idée dans notre éducation, on ne nous dit pas les femmes sont boulangères, hein. Donc c'est pas un métier qui va lui venir naturellement. Pour nous c'était simple, hein. Enfin ça paraissait simple en tous les cas. Donc c'est vrai que quand on est devenu boulangère avec les diplômes et tout ça, c'était spécial.
These little bits of dough here are going to finish up by becoming baguettes, the ones that we saw coming out of the oven.
Nous sommes la baguette, disons, dans les hauts de gamme et nous ne pouvons pas faire n'importe quoi. Il faut absolument être meilleur. Et tout ça, c'est des petits détails qui font que c'est différent. Ça, c'est vraie baguette française. La Flûte Gana doit être encore meilleure. Hein?
Once you get your fresh baguette, do like the tourists and the Parisians do and head out to the waterfront.
Either one of these 2 islands or Pont des Arts over there is a fantastic place to have a picnic and finish up that baguette.